you very much. I shall give now the word to Mr. Roman Patapievici, head of the Romanian Cultural Institute.
Dear Mr. President of Romania, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, instead of delivering a warm but impersonal welcome, I would rather tell you a story. It is the kind of fairy tale the historians of religions have the talent of excavating for us, the generally cultivated audience, from the dusty pile of books that nobody reads anymore. But without them, the world would be not only more forgetful and poorer in meaning production. Without them, our deeper face, our most precious treasure, would remain forever hidden. Here is my story. There once was a pious but poor rabbi, Isaac of Krakow, capital of Poland, who had a dream in which a voice told him to go to far-off Prague, where under the great bridge to the royal castle he would discover a hidden treasure. This same commanding dream was repeated twice. He finally decided to go, making the long journey by foot. On arriving in Prague, he found a bridge, but as there were sentinels posted there day and night, he did not venture to dig. However, day after day he returned and loitered around, trying to study the situation. Finally, he attracted the attention of one of the guards. "Have you lost anything, my good man?" he asked. The rabbi told him of his dream. The officer laughed and exclaimed, "You poor man, to have worn out a pair of shoes traveling all this way only because of a dream. I had a foolish dream once. A voice commanded me to go to Krakow and search for the home of a certain Rabbi, Isaac, where I would find a great treasure buried in a dirty corner behind the stove. Imagine believing in such a foolish dream." And he laughed again. Rabbi Isaac, bowing politely, bid the officer farewell. He then hurried back to Krakow. There he dug under the neglected corner behind the stove and found the treasure, thus putting an end to his poverty. In commenting on this tale, Heinrich Zimmer, in The Choice is Always Ours, writes, "The real treasure, to end our misery and trials, is never far away. It is not to be sought in any distant region. It lies buried in the innermost recesses of our own home, that is to say, our own being. And it lies behind the stove, the life and warmth-giving center of the structure of our existence, our heart of hearts, if we could only dig. But there is the odd and persistent fact that it is only after a faithful journey to a distant region, a foreign country, a strange land, that the meaning of the inner voice that is to guide our quest can be revealed to us." I couldn't possibly find a better illustration of the reason why people are able to preserve their interest in the history of religions even when their belief in religion has extinguished. For the modern man, any religion has become a foreign country, a distant region, a strange land. But a particular kind of foreign country, in which, after a faithful journey, we discover our hidden but most precious faith. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 6th European Congress in the History of Religion. May the hidden treasure of Rabbi Isaac be found here with you.